So, back with oxygen not included this evening. Now, what in the world is going on? A lot. I've been into the game and done some planning off screen for things that I want to get done, and I did a load of things all the way around the base, which I'm going to talk through until I remembered I had a massive, massive problem. This water is completely germy. So, I've not cancelled all of the other things, and I did consider just loading like a few cycles back to stop this from ever happening. But then I thought, it's a good opportunity to show how to fix such problems, and it is unfortunately just long and tedious. But I'll talk through how we're going to fix it first, and I'm going to put it onto low speed, and then I'll talk you through everything else that I'm doing. Okay, so we need to get this germy water dealt with, and I figured the easiest way to do that would be to pump it through the existing system that we use for our polluted water. So it is unfortunately going to go through the sieve, which is unfortunately going to limit how much we can kind of process and how quickly. But it just seemed like the most efficient way without having to rip out loads of pipes. So yeah, we're going to, instead of pumping this into our current system, which is output here, you can see that I've already cut off the water supply. So the food poisoning had just got into the pipes around about here. So I did an alert deconstruct for all of those. Now, as you can see, the water that's in this pipe has not got food poison. However, it does mean that all of these systems are going to go offline pretty quickly because there's not a lot of water in the pipes. So what we're doing, we're pumping this water out. We're going to put it through the sieve, through the liquid reservoir in the chlorine room. Once all the food poisoning is gone, it's going to get output here. So I'm deconstructing the one that I had originally. It's going to get dumped into this new pool, which is being built. So that's what we're doing for the water. It's going to be very micromanagey, but I couldn't think of a better way to do it. And of course, once all this water has been through the system and is clean, I will just, knock out the bottom of this new reservoir. And it'll all just go back to where it was originally after a bit of disinfection. So, as I said, I'm gonna, at this point, just put it onto low speed, and I'm gonna make sure that all of these things are priority 9. Definitely want that to be priority 9. The rest of it can go when it goes. Definitely gonna need that all to be 9. That's fine. Oh, no, hadn't actually. Let's just set all the priorities first. So it's going to be coming up here. Hold on, I think I'm actually missing some plumbing. Oh no, it's going to be going up and out. Okay. So I just need to put the liquid pipe back in. Cool. So it's going to be output through here, through the sieve, into the reservoirs. Once it's cycled and cleaned, it will get dumped out into here. So that should also be priority 9, which it is. Excellent. We'll also want to. That was a mistake. Cancel that. 1 speed. And as I'm thinking about it, I'm going to want to cancel that tile and that tile just for now so that they can actually get out and build the pipes and stuff. So, whilst they're getting going with this stuff, I'll talk you through the rest of what I've planned out. Okay, lot of stuff going on up here. So I want to get rid of this polluted water. So I've put in a new piping system to go over to our sieves, and then the sieves will output into this reservoir. I have decided that this is going to be too shallow with all of this water being dumped in as well. So I've boosted it up by a couple of tiles. So we'll put some mesh tiles along here, dig that out so that, that there's a bit more depth to this pool. There's an aquatuner that's for a little bit later when we get onto temperature stuff. There is also a gas pump here, which is going to be siphoning this hydrogen out of this area and dropping it off in this area here, so where we want the hydrogen. Deconstructing all of this because it's no longer needed. Continuing to build our scaffolding up here so we can deal with the slime. Anything else that I'm missing? Oh, yeah, deodorizer here to deal with the polluted oxygen. Liquid pump to get the water out, and that's pretty much it there. What's going on down here? Well, this already needed to be all shifted across, so we've got ladders going all the way up here. I've moved the power cables out one, and then we'll be deleting all the ones that are down this line. I've rerouted the power, or I'm going to reroute the power, so at the moment the cable's going through the refrigerator area, which is not ideal. So as soon as this line has been built in, we'll get rid of those joint plates out there and block them up with some tiles. We no longer need to put anything along here because we've ripped out all the farm tiles, so more storage going in there, and that's because I'm going to rip this storage out. Couple of airflow tiles here so that the cold from the Weezeworts can start to seep through just a little bit. I didn't want to do too much, but yeah, that's part of it. Ripping out all of this old water system because it's no longer needed, and that's because these 3 electrolyzers are getting replaced with these 3 electrolyzers. So we're going to have the electrolyzers up here now. They're going to be drawing water from here. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is because the water that's going to be in here is going to become very, very hot eventually. So one of the ways that you can kind of delete heat from the game is putting really hot water into here, making really hot oxygen. But the way that the liquids and the gases work in this game is that liquids can store a lot more heat. So if we can kind of dissipate some of the heat by turning it into gases, that it essentially deletes a lot of heat. There's a bunch of maths that goes into it, but I am not the person to be explaining that to you. It works. That's all you need to know. Okay, I will carry on with my explanation soon. I just need to make sure that this stuff is all getting completed, which is not, because that needs to be deleted too, so that they can actually get out here and do the pipes. Priorities, yep, all low priorities, so that's a problem. Let's fix that. Bit more piping to be done here. They can't actually reach it, which is why it's not being completed. So if we just throw in a couple of ladder tiles there, very nice. Oh yeah, that's. Have I paused it? No, I've not. Good. Another thing that I did with power, and there's going to be a big kind of change. Well, a couple of changes with power, not big ones today. But yeah, I'm rerouting the power so it's not going up this outside tile. It's now just going into these things from the left-hand side. There was a reason to that, but it's no longer necessary. Essentially, it was so that I could power this up using a different transformer, but there's not enough power on this circuit anyway, so I just figured, as it's only 10, I would just use a pre-existing circuit. The other changes to power, apart from rerouting the heavy watt line over here, is we've got another transformer going in here, and I will have a heavy transformer going in here. Reason for that is, if we have a look at the research, I've currently got low resistance conductors on the go, so that's going to give us large power transformers, and it's going to give us conductive wire. Now, the reason that we want conductive wire is because the mistake. So the normal wire that we use can carry up to 1,000 watts, but the conductive wire can do up to 2, and we are going to need that for the aquatuner. So as we can see here, this aquatuner, will it tell me here? Property? No, it's not going to tell me. But essentially, this needs 1,200 watts going into it. And as this power transformer can only carry 1 kilowatt, I should say, or 1,000 joules, and this needs more than that, we're going to need a heavy transformer here going just into this aquatuner. So that's what's going on with power today. Hopefully we'll be able to dig through here and get this nice oxygen into the base and get the hydrogen funneled up into an area over here. I've also changed the way that this is going to be laid out, so it's maximizing the amount of space, so we can have 2 Draco farms up here. That's possibly going to happen. Oh, you fools. What am I talking about? Not you fools. What a fool I am. I don't even remember why I put those in, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, they're... Come on. Let's just get them doing that quickly. Come on. There we go. Everybody can get out again now. Let's see what the printing pod's got for us. Algae Drecklet. We are going to need Drecklet soon, and I can't remember what their lifespan is, actually. Oh, we've got tons of algae. Yeah, let's bring in the Drecklet. We need to get this processed as soon as possible. As you can see, this water here is... What's that little bar about? But yeah, as you can see, the water is already being drained out of the system. And what we actually want to do now that most of this water is out is get rid of the liquid bridge here. Just do that. Remember why I put those gaps in there. Anyway, those pipes have all been... Have they been built? Yeah, I'm not sure why I made those out of insulated pipe, but fine. Cool, so since that's all done, we can now block this off. And we'll put it at priority 9. So we want this going as soon as possible. Let's just throw in a couple of ladder tiles along here, so that they can go and delete that liquid vent. Priority 9 for those. Yeah, that's good. Is everything ready for us to start pumping liquids? Oh, oh, damn it. Yep. There's a reason why I didn't construct that one off camera, and it's because they still need to get down to do the liquid pipes. So they should be able to go and do that now. Yeah, I am. There's a little bit of fixing problems going on today. I mean, the main thing is this food poisoned water. That's the big job for today. Oh yes, that reminds me. I was supposed to. Let's do this as priority 9. Delete that there and build this switch here. Now, the reason for that is we're not going to want this... Normally, we want that liquid pumping all the time because it's, it's feeding all the bathrooms, it's feeding the showers, and it started to feed the farms. But while we're cleaning the water, we don't want it doing that. I've also switched off this system as well, so the dirty water is going to accumulate for a while, but that's okay. Kind of what we want it doing. So this is starting to pump out our horrible germ-ridden water now. And we want to fill in that block again. Sure why it's... Oh, that's why. I disconnected everything, but I forgot to set this. In fact, let's just make it an alert priority. Somebody come and get this done. Then we're going to need power, wire. Come on. You. Yeah, Mum. Okay, that into there, that into there. I don't think I even needed to delete the wire in the first place, but I just wanted to make sure. Done. So it is pumping now. Good. That's exactly what we want. and we want it going into here. That is switched off, so that's fine. This is switched off, so that's fine. So now we are set up to deal with this water in the fastest possible way. It could be a little bit faster if we didn't have the water sieve, and it just bypassed that entirely, because it doesn't need to go through the sieve. It's not polluted water, it's just water that has germs in it, and the germs get killed by the chlorine room. But this is kind of limiting how quickly we can get through it. Let's have a quick look at plumbing and see if there is a way of circumventing it. In fact, it is a real problem. Ooh. You know what? There's nothing in here. Let's deconstruct that one bit of liquid pipe. And in its place, we'll do a liquid bridge across here. Oh, no, hold on. Cancel. Got it in the wrong place. Really, we need it going... this is why you should not make errors with your pace. Easier said than done sometimes, to be fair. But we do want to deconstruct that one. And then we'll do a liquid bridge over that pipe, and we'll feed the liquid pipe there. Damn it, I thought it might do that. Damn it. Let's just let them do that. Priority 9 for that. Almost ready. How is the water doing in this system? So yeah, it's already like over to there. So that bathroom is going to stop functioning very soon. That bathroom's got a little bit more time on its hand. Oh, but of course, because there's no pump that's forcing the water, all of this liquid is just literally sat in the pipes. So I'm going to have a very big problem on my hands very, very soon. So as a temporary measure, I'm going to have to put in some toilets, but not the new nice plumbed in ones. It's just going to have to be nasty, horrible outhouses. And if we got over here, so we need 3 on this side and 2 on this side will be fine. Don't really want to put the outhouses in the dining area. Not the nicest place to do your business, or rather, it wouldn't be the nicest place to go and eat if it's. Oh Lord, look at all of this. A mess. What a mess. But this should really be priority 9. Quickly. Because I destroyed pipes, which I needed to do, to be fair, but still. It's caused me a little bit of a mess with polluted water. Some of it is falling into the polluted water tank. Some of it is in the bedrooms. Come on, get it all cleaned up. How's it going with the plumbing? Not as quickly as I'd like. Liquid bridge. Liquid bridge, thank you. Go, liquid pipe. Hold on. Tiny bit of polluted water there, so let's make sure that that doesn't go into the system. Priority 9 for deconstruction. Good. More polluted water, but what are you going to do? Do another priority mop of all of these nasties. nearly there with getting this sorted out now. Wow, they built those outhouses very quickly. Sadly, there's no sinks next to them, which really could become a problem. They should really be cleaning their hands every time they use the bathroom, but as soon as we've put like one half load through these tanks and dumped it out into here, we can start using the existing system properly again. So all we'd have to do, in fact, let's plan for that now, is we will put a liquid pump right below the output here, and we will plumb it into the existing system. Yeah, the outhouses over here are a very temporary thing, just until we have some water going in here. And it shouldn't take too long because it's now bypassing the sieve, so it's doing as much as it possibly can at this stage. We should see this reservoir start to fill up reasonably quickly. It's passing 10 kilograms of water, 1, 2. So yeah, once a second, 10 kilograms of water is getting passed in here, so they should fill up quite quickly. However, saying that, they hold 5,000 kilograms, so might take a little while. But we're going as fast as we can with the resources that we have available. Anyway, this system is now up and running. Have they started to do any of the other stuff yet? They've ripped out a bit of some of the things down here. Still got a bit of work to do down here and here. Not really started with any of the stuff over here yet, but that's for the better. There's only 2 people allowed in here, so that will get done in time. This wiring is quite important. See how they're getting on with that. In fact, at the moment, it's not important at all because yeah, we've got this switched off. So yeah, really doesn't matter. But do you know what? I think it's probably about time that we just speed things up for a little bit, not indefinitely. We kind of want, in fact, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 tiles. So yeah, we kind of need at least those 2 reservoirs filled. Cycle it round to kill the germs, and then dump them in here. We're just going to have to keep a very close eye on what's going on with the water systems. These toilets are still fine. There's still water to go through. Showers have got enough water in to last them a little while. I've turned off the water going into the farm, but that's okay. Food's pretty good at the moment, and they can manually. Oh no, in fact, hopefully, yes, it is disabled. So yeah, they can't manually fill the farm at the moment, but that's okay. I'll live with that. Let's copy these settings across to all of these new bins, and let's deconstruct these bins here. We do need power for that new pump though. So let's figure out where that's coming from. So on this circuit at the moment, all we have is 120, 240. They're not being used. Another 240, so that's 480. Yeah, we can. Well, we could put it on here, but of course I've already. It's going to be a while. Do you know what? If I set this as a priority 9. Once again, and deconstruct that tile. It's going to be a while before we start flushing this water out, so there's time to go and do this. Yeah, the only other thing that I did, other than put that research on in the menus, was just switch Gunner from Schedule 1 to Schedule 2 so that everybody's mirrored. Um, so yeah, like the two people that sleep in here are on different shifts, same here, and then with all the other bedrooms as well. Now, the main reason for that is obviously only one person can use the lavatory at a time. And if we look at what they do first thing in the morning, in fact, no, it's when they go to bed that what I was about to say it becomes a thing. So yeah, just before they go to bed, they'll go to the lavatory. So if they're on alternate schedules, one of them will use the lavatory and the other one isn't left hanging around and not getting enough sleep and so on and so forth. That's the logic of it anyway. Right, this reservoir should start filling up pretty soon. You can see that it is still going into reservoir 1 at the moment, but there we go, and 5,000. And now this one is starting to fill up. Kind of want both of those filled up so that we can cycle it into here, and then we can get our normal bathrooms on the go again. It might actually turn out that nobody ever actually has to use those outhouses. That would be the dream, but I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. They started doing a little bit of this power stuff over here. That's nice. Ripped out a bit more of this, but still not enough for my liking. What? That might just coax them into doing it. Let's also do fire poles all the way down, but not there. Hydrogen is being eaten up at the moment. They've not built these new electrolyzers yet, but that's okay because even if those electrolyzers were built, all of this stuff's not. So, meh, not bothered. Not bothered. So that's almost 7,000 kilograms. So that's 7 tiles worth, and this is 12, I believe. Oh, that's been done now. So let's put that tile back in. Oh, that's 7,500 kilos of water. So just 8 piles. And what did I say this was? 12? 12. So yeah, still not quite enough. I mean, even just those 2 reservoirs isn't enough to completely fill that bottom rung. I just need something going in. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's switch you off. So this pump will stop pumping. Let's turn this system on just before we do anything. Woohoo, water. Let's change that to aluminium. Could have just made the entire thing that I've just done redundant by not switching that over. So yeah, we're just waiting for all the food poisoning germs to die. And we're nearly there. It's just having a hard time getting those last ones out. There we go. All dead in there. Still a few in here though, so just going to have to hang on a little bit longer. Oh, hey, we're going to lose. Completely missed your message there, buddy. How's everything going? And the reason I missed that is because I've actually just realised I've not got my chat overlay on. Let's fix that. Saw you from looking at my phone feed. There we go. I should be able to see your messages coming through now. How's everything going, Gunnar? How are we doing? No germs, no germs. Excellent. Let's switch that to water. Now we should see it pump out of here, down here, and just see the pipes bulging with the new water, and it's getting dropped off into our new tank. Excellent. Who is suffocating and why? Tyler, how did you even end up down there? There's not even any. Ugh. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Priority alert setting for those bits of ladder and that stuff there. I don't even know how he got down there. Like, how did he even get in? That's bizarre. Really bizarre. Lots of alert level stuff to be done to get him out of there alive. He's already down to half of his health. Yep, nobody's there to actually do the work. So Tyler, damn it. Right, I'm not having a dupe die. That's not happening. Beardropolis, cycle 155. Let's just go back to the start of the day. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. We're going to lose. Yeah, having a nice week. Unfortunately, I've just made so many faux pas in oxygen not included that I'm just on course correction at the moment. Of course, going back to the start of cycle 51 means that some of this stuff isn't done. So let's just... Hey, no, it is starting to fill up. Again, let's just change that to anything other than water. Oh no, so some of it is filled. Good. Let's check that nobody's over here being an idiot. No, nobody's over here being an idiot yet. Let's set some of these priorities higher so that just in case somebody does decide to be an idiot again, there are mechanics ready to fix that problem. Yeah, I literally don't even know how he got in there because that's not been dug out. There's no way to actually get over to here. So how the hell Tyler ended up stuck down there is absolutely beyond me. Really bizarre. Really bizarre. Okay, water is slowly being pumped into here. Sort that out soon. Outhouses are done already. Good. Bunch of these new projects getting started at the very least. Let's also delete those bits of pipe. Yeah, I did originally have like a gas system in here to get rid of the chlorine before I realized that it was actually the fact that I was producing no oxygen. As we can see, oxygen is not a problem now. Definitely got that fixed. Doing some of that. We have got, yeah, 8 tiles worth of water. Let's tell this to start cycling. So we want to switch off this. We want to switch on that one or that one. That one. Switch that one on. So cycle the water round and get it cleaned of germs. As soon as we see those germs going down to 0, pump it into the pool. And of course, oxygen is included now, yes. I keep falling into that trap far too often. To be fair, it was just when I was like reconnecting the power systems down here, it just wasn't working. Of course, the problem at the moment is I am actually not producing a single bit. Well, the only oxygen I'm producing is from that diffuser there. That's because there is no more water down here, and thus those electrolyzers can't work. So this system is actually really important, but to kind of do that. Oh, that's how Tyler got in before. He climbed over here, but then somebody must have built that tile in. That's how that issue occurred before. But as you can see, they've started to kind of fix it now anyway, so shouldn't be a problem going forward. Not too much anyway. You should take care of Tyler first. Yeah, I wish I had. It won't be a problem anymore. They've obviously all seen this as a problem now that I've told them that it's going to be a problem, and it's no longer an issue. How are we doing with germs? No more germs there. No more germs there. Let's get that water pumping out into our new tank. Go. Go, go, go. Again, this is pretty much where I was up to when I quickly stopped. Water pumping through there. Ah, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alert level. And just very momentarily switch that to anything but water. We're going to lose a bit of this water sinking in here, but somebody should go and... Come on, quick as you like. Luger, thank you. Okay, we lost a bit of that water that we cleaned, but not a lot. So let's switch that back to water now.